Spice Girls Wild in concert right here on Fox Family Channel.
Scary, baby, posh, ginger, sporty.
I think, we picked Turkey because it's somewhere we hadn't been for a start, and it's where East meets West. Yeah, it was a good place. We like to go places we've never been before, and we've travelled around most of the world, and we've never visited there.
I think it's the obscurity of it all as well. It's a bit bizarre to go there. It's a little bit contrast.
Turkey.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
They're all telling fibs. The real reason why we've done it in Turkey is because we don't know anybody there. And if we went horribly wrong, we would be embarrassed. That's right.
There you go.
Obviously, we love, music videos. I think that's part
I
of
like Jamiroquai. The
new
That's
culture.
good ones.
Because we've had a massive input on all the
Yeah,
videos
but what do you
that
like
we've done. I think I like the Rolling Stones video, the one where they're really enlarged.
Aerosmith always have very good videos. I like all of their videos. And Red Hot Chili Peppers have good videos too. I think videos are fantastic now.
I like Say You'll Be There. I think Say You'll Be There for me, as much as it was painful doing it because it was boiling hot and we were all passing out nearly, that video visually, I just love it.
Spice Girls' name was basically, it came about because we wrote a song called Sugar and Spice, and we felt that, that sort of planted the initial seed, but it's like when a baby's born. When a name springs to mind and it suddenly just fits. It just fitted so well. It fitted so well. We were in aerobics class, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because we were very,
And we wrote a song.
We're
just
very
very
individual,
spicy.
very spicy, and we all like to get up and have a good old laugh, and it just fitted so well.
Variety is the spice of life.
I think what was good, what was really, really good,
is that, obviously sometimes, we're only human, we do get a bit nervous on our hands. You do pap yourself a little bit.
Jerry wet herself.
And the thing was, just before we went on stage, we had this group hug thing, and we all, swear a bit and say, come and see each other.
Like Madonna.
Yeah, and I remember Victoria said to me, it doesn't matter if you, go wrong, because, at the end of the day, we got...
Well, you are going to go wrong, so let's not say it doesn't matter.
Your ginger hair and your mad costume.
Doesn't matter if you get your dance routine wrong. But the funny thing was, we were standing there, okay, and there's a big pyrotechnic thing swinging in front of us.
Lifted.
And it started swinging towards us. And it was going completely wrong. It was nearly sort of smacked everyone in the face.
But the funniest thing about it is this lot were really professional and they just stood still. But I just thought, sod that, I'm sorry.
I got into a new
moving
position.
back and kind of ducking.
No, but it's quite funny because we were quite nervous, and we admit that for the first show. But we all got a bit hysterical. So this thing started swinging, and we were going.
I think Two Become One is probably my favourite video.
So we have got the best band.
One thing, Melanie C, her mum's in a band, okay, and she's always gone about how brilliant it is singing with a band. And, when we finally did, it was just absolutely fantastic.
Blew your mind away.
Got, ocean of soul.
It's a different feeling completely.
It was a bomb.
Do you know one place that is really, really important to us lot? And that is the United States of America.
Sure is.
It's
vibrant, this
and it's
place.
so large, and we've always said we respect. Almost every state is like a different country, but the sort of the positive attitude that they have. They really embrace that. It's like the land of the free, the opportunity. That's what the Spice Girls. We always said we've got a very American philosophy. We're very open. We sit down and say, why do you feel like that?
We give each other our own therapy.
But I think another thing about America, I know all of us, do you know what I mean, when we were little, it was always somewhere we wanted to go, and it was like out of reach, and now we're here. It's just amazing.
Seen so many movies building it up.
Yeah.
And we liked it that much that me and Emma brought our mums out here this
have.
time.
Our mummies were here.
When you see people perform live and they always do the songs completely different, well, we didn't want to do that. We wanted to keep it as close to the album as possible because we wrote it and we liked the way that we wrote it. We kept it as close to that.
But it's like when fans come to see a show, they want to sing along and they want to know the tune.
Yeah.
And so that's, we thought that was right to give them.
But I think the songs, they kind of interlink quite mad. It's kind of got different themes, and with a different song, it's got a different groove and vibe. It's great.
And every song has got a meaning.
Yeah.
Also, I think, the importance, of a show is to, to be really emotive. It's got to take you up there, take you down there, and that's hopefully the way that the show was structured. Is, suddenly, it's a bit funky, then it goes really down and mellow.
I like her new video too much.
That's my favourite.
Because it's got bits of the film incorporated in it, and it's a real, it reminds me of filming the movie, and that was really good fun. It's just, I think it's one of the best videos we've done.
It's really exciting video. There's loads going on.
Yeah, when the video tells a story, that's the best thing, when it takes you somewhere. And I think too much does.
The thing about Spice Girls, we are not really that rehearsed. We're rehearsed in out of controlness. That's what we're rehearsed. That's what we do best at.
Every song that we sing, we sort of interpret it, and take it to the max. So we're creative people, and we like that diversity. So we've got different angles that we want to project. And
also, we like to make our shows very entertaining. We like it to be like a show. And we like to try out different things.
And as well, I think we'd get bored doing the same thing for the same song, wouldn't we? Really bored.
Yeah.
I think our career's been like a white knuckle ride. It's up, down, up, down, up, down.
Burning,
so there's a little. I would say there's as well as the high things of getting awards and stuff like that. There's little moments as well that are very personal, to our friendship. And
we've been on holiday together, just as five.
And we spend New Year's Eve together.
Yeah.
Whenever we do sort of, our performances, especially when we do our world tour, it's like a thank you to our fans. They've been so supportive. It's like a present. We're saying, right, thanks for being here, and this is for you now.
But
I think.
Go on. Oh, sorry, I was going to say, we do so much travelling around doing promotion, for the material we come out with. But actually performing live up until now has been a very small percentage of what we actually do, obviously, until the world tour. So it's like a treat for us as well to get up there and do what, we really enjoy doing. That's what we're about. That's the best thing about it.
I think basically it's just having fun. We're like five mates here and a little bit of a girl gang going on. Do you know what I mean? Lots of positivity, lots of madness. And it's like we are getting to see all these different places, all these different countries and cultures. It's quite amazing.
I would definitely agree that, Spice Girls is about pushing buttons and provoking thought. We're not dictating a way to be. We're saying think for yourself. Don't just go with the status quo. Read between the lines. Look at the sides. Don't have a narrow mind.
Do you know what I think? I think when you reach, say, 40 or 50, there's so many people that are going to reach that age and go, I wish I'd have done that. I wish I'd have done that. Why didn't I do that when I was younger? And we're saying you can do what you want as long as you're careful, as long as you've got your mates behind you. The world is your oyster.
As long as you don't, hurt anybody
or offend anybody.
Yeah, respect. That's another thing. We believe in
to the people.
Respecting other people's differences completely. When someone tells you something, question it. Don't take it as gospel. Make up your own mind and always go. We've always gone on our gut instinct. When we brought Wannabe out, that wasn't necessarily what everybody else said. Don't do it. But it was us five that decided. We went on our gut instinct. Say, come on, let's go with this.
Also, that's why I think we're the best friends, is because we're very individual, but we respect each other's differences.
Don't try and change it. Like when you're having a relationship with someone and you think, oh, why can't you be like that? We're not like that with each other. Well, I think they're all great. Do you know what? When I think about it, I think about what we've done and where we've been. Do you know what I mean? We are not going to stop. And we've got 2 pages in the Guinness Book of Records. Don't mean to blow our own trumpet, but this is just 5 girls who have achieved so much in such a short space of time. I think that proves to anybody out there that if you want something bad enough, if you crave for it that badly, you can do whatever you want.
A lot of people think, oh yeah, when you win a lottery ticket, yeah, your life's going to change. You're there on that. If only I had that, tip. And one thing that we've learned is that we used to be like on welfare. Now we've got a lot of money. And one thing that we've learned is money is not the be-all and end-all. It does not make you happy. Mm-hmm. That has to come from you and your close friends, and that is it. So we can tell you that now.
Yeah, because people say, oh, what have you... the things that we appreciate now is the little thing, like sitting at home with your parents, or just tiny little things. You appreciate them so much.
A lot of people always say, oh, those crazy Spice Girls. And it's like, you know, we don't try and do nothing. We're just being ourselves.
Nothing.
And the thing is,
Hey.
5 young girls, you know what I mean, we're all in our early 20s, and it's like any 5 20-year-olds all over the world are just doing what we're doing. Do you know what I mean? It's just that ours gets written about in the paper, that's all.
I think Spice Girls, which is, do you know what I mean, us 5, we have got very strong beliefs and very strong feelings about life, and that is like a girl power philosophy that all of us have individually. But I think what's important to us 5 is to have fun with life. You know, do things on your terms, do things for you and do things for your friends. As well as female solidarity, you've got to get out there and experiment with life and have a good time and be safe and be careful.
I think, you know, action speaks louder than words, and one thing, you know, right from the beginning, we've, you know, talked about girl power, and that's doing anything you want, but we live in proof that girl power does work. And
No matter who you are.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be just the music industry. I mean, we're 5 relatively normal girls from, not, you know, no silver spoon in the mouth job here.
We were on the
and we've
welfare.
just worked really, really hard. You know, we were told 5 girls could never work, and we've proved that it can if you have a positive attitude. The other thing that we really, you know, talk about is, you know, the diversity in, you know, each other. You know, you can have unity. You can be, you know, mixed race or Spanish or like different clothes and different things, but you can still come together as one.
And also, we always say, girl power has been around for years and years. You know, each one of us has been brought up to be a strong female by our mothers who also got girl power.
We can sing about positivity. I mean, there's so many people are singing music out there that are like, yeah, I've got killed, or yeah, and this happened to me, and it's all so negative.
Yeah.
I mean, we want to shed light, because at the end of the day, when I put on a song, I want that song to make me feel
happy.
good.
And it's the highest compliment you can ever receive, you know, when, you know, someone that young can like what you're doing, because, you know, they have a very
Whether they realise it or
yeah,
not.
they have a very pure view that is not, you know, corrupted by outside influences.
There's Spice Girls in concert.